Oops. Alright, sup chat, welcome back. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this here for a bit, just so that we can refresh our memory anyway. So yesterday, hang on, let me just reduce my stream monitor volume. It's loud. Anyway, I'm still using a phone for a stream monitor, unfortunately. Okay, so just a quick recap of what we've done yesterday. I've scouted for an area and I've set up a starting point, and then now I'm working on, or rather I've made some progress with the enemy faction of it. Created a quote-unquote template to help facilitate the how should I put this? The ease of placing units around this whole entire AO. So this AO happens to be an airport, right? So the objective is for us to take over this airport. And then we'll go on from there in the following missions, right? So, yeah, I want to start off by saying my new HOTAS is here, and I'm planning a sort of like a unboxing / assembly sort of stream. Hopefully we can do it like Friday, maybe. I would want to, I would actually have to take it out, assemble it, and calibrate it. So yeah, I've been deciding. I mean, thanks to Jit and Mason in the group who's been giving me a lot of info on what HOTAS should I be choosing or what should I be looking out for, etc., etc. So yeah, one cool thing is that it's shipped with FedEx. This delivery guy, really cool. He actually took the effort to actually hide this box at one corner of the front door, so that nobody will actually go grab it or be curious enough to go check it out and stuff like that, which is really cool. Because I was at work and when he called me, I was like, oh shit, I wasn't at home. So yeah, that happened. So I do expect a unboxing / assembly / I don't really know if it's calibrating, but I think the physical aspect of it, just the first look, assembly, stuff like that. Okay, anyway, let's get to today's business. This is going to be once again at least an hour's worth of work. Then we'll go on to the next day, however long I need to make this mission until the weekend starts, right? Or rather, for the weekend or whatever. Okay, first things first I want to do is to make a contingency plan. The fact that all of us, every single one of the players coming in this weekend, will have to pick a different role to play as. So I'm already expecting things that would go wrong, could go wrong. Okay, so I'm going to rearrange some stuff. Say the heli position. Actually, I don't really need kind of arrange it, to be honest. Just spread them far a bit, good enough distance where if they blow up, the cook-off won't actually either kill us or blow up more vehicles. You know what I mean? Let's just put it here somewhere like this. So yeah, you guys can read through. I'm gonna remove this this guideline as to what I'm doing really soon, in about 5 minutes. So yeah, I just want to free up space. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. And if you guys are watching from the archive or you're watching day 2 instead of day 1, then you will sort of understand what's going on. Okay. Okay. Contingency plan is to actually have a hidden vehicle, just in case everything, let's just say touch wood, everything gets blown up. We have a sort of contingency plan to work with and not hide about. I think it was 4 clicks the last I measured. So let me check. So yeah, it's actually like about 5.1 clicks. No way we're gonna just road march all the way out there. No, not at all. So contingency plan is a must. Thing is though, where though? I don't want it to be that far off. So I think on the tracks would be nice. I hope. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's put in some vehicles to work with. Or do I wanna? Yeah, I will just put it here then, I guess. There's no hanger for me, so it's kind of. I just want to hide it somewhere. Let me see. I got an idea. Okay, so one vehicle here. That should do it, isn't it? couple of vehicles here as we walk past this area. We can... Oh, I can use a radio. Radio would be nice. So here we go. Some vehicles, etc. Maybe we can have US Army, woodland camo. Say one with crows maybe. So we have one, maybe one more. Okay. We need to fit at least 6 players. So I mean 2 of this is fine. Then maybe we give them a couple of options to work with. Then maybe ARMA3, I think would be nice. It's a 6-man thing, isn't it? No, you know what? I just want to try this truck. Okay, this one. Okay, how about this? Put this here. Wait, hang on. No, not this one. This one? Should we? You got an idea? Hold on. We'll remove this too. Then we have cars. We have the ARMA3. Why is this? Is this woodlands or is this Oh, this is so okay. I can change camo afterwards anyway. You know what? Something cooler for them would be actually to have this. So it's the M2 plus the M24. Oh no wait. Yeah, M2 plus the M240. 2 of this. Yeah. Okay. So right click. Edit. Oops. Right click. Edit vehicle appearance. This is just so that, you know, just in case we, you know, we blow up anything, we just by accident we wipe this whole entire area. At least there's something for us to work with. You get what I mean? So I need a arsenal. Put it here. I'm just gonna leave it on the track, so I'm not too bothered by it. This, however, these 3 items, you know what? Let's just do it to a full set, you know, for contingency purpose. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna use trigger. Trigger this. And then have a show height module. Now if you're confused by show height module, I have a tutorial, you know, talking about what show height module is, how you use it, stuff like that. So generally it is, all you need is a trigger, your item that you want to show or hide. Technically is hide, because if you want to show then it's by default. Anyway, you want to show and then you need a object modifier. You need 2 of this, show and hide. So firstly you want to set one to show and make sure that the other is hide. By default is hide, so you want to have 1 time show, 1 time hide, right? So okay, you want to work with the trigger first. Activation, in this case it will be radio alpha. Then you have, I technically I could just press OK and so be it. But this one, maybe activation would be hint back up ready exclamation mark and close it. Okay, so at least when I activate this, there's some sort of a feedback that I know that, okay, you know, my backup is ready. That's the text, and going forward I'm also going to put a sound. So there's a sound cue and there's a text to let me know that this trigger has been well triggered, or rather this trigger has been activated. There was this beep, really loud beep thing. Nope, not this one. Start loop, no timer. Nope. Key launch. Nope. Cost active, I think this is the one. Yep, okay. So okay, so here we go. So once this radio alpha is activated by me, hopefully me, a text will pop up on the top right corner of my screen that says backup ready, however this text is. Then followed, at the same time there will be a sound. The sound happens to be this, right? So yeah, that's that. Alright, we're gonna sync all of them. Hang on, let me tweak this stuff first. Woodland camo, yes. Equipment, clear. Okay. How about this? I would want to have all of this hidden here at the back of it. No, wait, tell you what. One thing I would advise you to do is to work on your show height first. So what you're gonna do is to have this, highlight all of this, connect sync to this this module that is tagged to show or set to show. So let's just confirm the left side is set to show and the right side is set to hide. It's my habit kind of thing, right? Oops. Okay, here we go. Show units, right? And then you also need to sync this bunch of things. Sync to the one that is set to hide. You only need to sync the one that, I mean, in my case, because I want to show everything with a trigger. So initially it will be hidden. All of this bunch of things will be hidden. Then once I trigger this, activate this trigger, then everything will show. So in my case, I will have to have this module that is set to show, connect, sync to the trigger itself. Please name your trigger with a sensible name, so at least you can take a look at it. So my text would be show backup. Contingency is too long to spell, so something short, easy to understand. It's for you, it's not for the game, it's just purely for you to read what it is. Variable name, however, is for the engine or for the game to recognize, right? So text is your call, it's a human thing. Okay, just want to make sure everything's right. It's been a while, guys. It's been quite a bit of a while. So wait, let me check. Hide initially will hide, then once I trigger this trigger, it will activate this module and then it will show everything. Alright, so this on the tracks, I guess we should have enough space clearance also. Oh, nothing clicks into anything though, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it's fine, right? The backup will not be as equal as this whole bunch of vehicles, because the whole point is for them to not rely on the backup and to not know that there is a backup, you know what I mean? So these guys, all these vehicles here are not gonna be set to respawn. If they're gone forever, for good. Off the list, I have a list. I don't think I've been updating quite a bit, but I have a list of vehicles that we quote unquote own within this whole campaign that has been running for what, a year plus, I think. So yeah, black tea without sugar is not that bad. Quite nice. Okay, so that's that. That's alpha. Okay, so I would assume this is done. Let's go work on the AO. Alright, now within the AO, I will always scout for things. However, things is like some stuff like this. Overwatch posts, sentry posts. Then if there is no buildings, then I'll just plop down some buildings to work with. What I'm doing right now is just to mentally mark down spots that I can place. Maybe static weapons, pillbox, what else? Artillery positions, etc, etc, right? So buildings like this is obviously a landmark for me to work with. Big patch of grass, you know, artillery, etc. You have, I can maybe have helicopters here or something, vehicle to patrol up and down. Nothing too complicated this time round, because we're all, once again, we're all trying new roles. Most of us will be trying roles that we have never touched at all, you know. So there is an element of you know, on job training sort of thing. You know, you're unsure about stuff and all these other things. Okay, so I've scouted a bit. Now let's play some stuff. Before that, however, now the fact that I've been playing with these guys for quite some time, and I sort of could predict where they will be coming from. Now, chat, if you are wondering why am I showing all of this on stream, you know, I mean, casually they could just come in, watch, and then, you know, just sort of predict, or rather form a battle plan to counter this whole thing. I mean, yeah, they can watch. I'm not saying they can't watch, but then what's the fun in it? You get what I mean? So I mean, it's entirely up to them. I'm not gonna stop them, or I'm not gonna say that, hey, you know, don't watch or stuff like that. If they know, they know. If they don't know, hey, so be it, right? Anyway, they should be going up from here, Stalingrad, all the way down to this city. It's a sort of a highway, expressway sort of thing going up there. So maybe we can have a checkpoint up here, 1 or 2 checkpoints. We can have one at the beginning of the like right outskirt of the Stalingrad, Mitrovic kind of town. Then one at the start of this town. One going forward in here so that we can delay as many things as possible. Thing is for me is that I want to spread out. Like I have mentally a sort of like a group of op 4 size, right? But I want to spread that size out into different things like checkpoints up ahead. I don't want to cram them all in one, and then it's just very exhausting for them. Think of it as, I mean, I did explain before, right, in one of my tutorials, that the roller coaster ride, things goes up, which is where you start fighting, and things goes down, which is where you travel from point A to point B, however far they are. So it's those up and down I want to achieve. So I guess that we'll work with one here. So let's bring this guy here, right? This guy's over here. Okay, it's a good nice long stretch of road, not much of a cover. So let's start with, say, here, right? So road blocks, how about that? Concrete, road barrier. Oh gosh, the text is blue. I just can't read that. I cannot remember what is the text color I used back then. I thought orange or something like that. I think it was orange though. It's awfully hard to read right now, to be honest. I could barely make out anything. Okay, so concrete barrier. So we have one. Then copy paste. This portion of things takes a little bit longer to set up and quote unquote decorate stuff. So I could have, you know, static MGs, launchers to work with. I wouldn't want to put it too close to them. Too close to our AO or sorry, our setup point. I want it to be like a free zone per se, so that we can prep our stuff, take our time to prep our gear. Not everyone is as fast as anyone else out there, so yeah, I just want to give them a bit of time. So hence, quote unquote, the starting point is here. Now I will also be putting some infantry down south here. Yes, I know we have already cleared this area, but I just want to put it one here, just in case they have to make a detour, or rather they have plans at the end of the day to make a detour up this mountain and then across. So that will be, over here will be an engagement point too. Alright, so for now let's work on this. Vehicles and all that stuff will be present. Enemy vehicles, to be honest. Alright, so barrier is fine, barrier is done. MSV? What was it? MSV? Shit. RVA? No, MSV. I think. Turrets. Then we have the cords. Cords would be nice. Would be a good one. Since everyone's, using a new role, let's just say we have 1, we have 2. Right? 2 would be good. Generally, I would put 4 if everyone's comfortable, or rather, if everyone is using their, the roles that they're comfortable with, then I'll put 4. For now, 2 will be good. Firstly, there's no cover right here. There's barely any cover. This MG position is gonna rip us to shreds, to be honest. Hopefully the marksman, whoever is playing as the marksman, would could sort of help us out with this. So I think 2 will be actually more than enough. Might be borderline 2 OP. Because there's like freaking no cover at all. So these things are heavy cals. This will rip us to shreds. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother by that. Alright, rifleman. So we have 2 pause, 2 static pause, 2 barrier here. I can have 1 vehicle, in fact, hold on. Guess I don't think I should. Should I? See, this is the thing I think about, where because they are all in a new role, I have to sort of, within an engagement area, I have to sort of lower down the quote-unquote power level. I mean, that's the best way I could explain it. Quote-unquote lower down the power level so that we could still have room to make mistakes because it's all new roles, stuff like that. Chat, for those of you who just joined, if you don't understand what am I talking about, new roles, in this upcoming mission, I have requested every single one of us who's coming into this mission to pick a role that they have not played before. If you're a driver, if you're usually a driver, then go pick something else. You can be a pilot, you can be a marksman, you can be an MG gunner, whatsoever. Alright. So hence, you know, there's gonna be mistakes. I can guarantee you that. How big the mistake will be? Hey, I don't know, man. It's for us to find out, for you guys to laugh at. Alright. So I would say I don't want something too OP, but at the same time, truck. Would that be too overkill? Damn. How about, I think one of this would do. Just one. So this GAZ has a MG and a grenade launcher on top of it. Pretty deadly. Marksman can take them out. We have one gunner up here, one gunner front, two gunners up in front. Sorry, two MG, static MG up in front, one up here. Like an Overwatch of sorts. Kinda OP, to be honest. You know what? Let's not put the vehicle. Let's put a MG nest of sorts. So what do we call that? Altis military barrack bunker? No, not this bunker. This bunker. Alright, so we call it bunker. That's interesting. So let's go Tanoa. Structures. Tanoa. Military. Bunker. Oh, this bunker. Okay, here it is. Okay, this one. Then we'll just have one MG guy stay there. I guess should do it. Yeah, let's not give them too much of a challenge too. So 1, 2, and then you have one MG, 3. Then you have a couple of AT, 1, 2, and 1 AA, followed by 1 marksman, 2 marksmen. Alright, so that's one group here. Group them. Lead would be this guy, doesn't matter. So this guy mans, the rifleman mans the MG. The machine gunner stays here. Should have good enough coverage. Marksman will stay. Oops. Marksman will be here by the tree. I'm just randomly putting them to spots. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. For me, at the very least. You can clean them out. You can beautify this whole entire area. Your call. Marksman, another marksman by this one, this tree, I guess. 180 specialists far apart, so they can, you know, can work without being killed really quickly. To be honest, I really have no idea what to expect because it's something it's like a curve. Sorry, I'm throwing a curveball at them while being thrown a curveball by myself. So this is the thing, like, I have no idea how to balance. I have to sort of be really tasteful in it and sort of mentally predict what might happen, right? So it could be a heli crash up there, right at the spot, right where we spawn. Hence, there's the contingency out there. Okay. Oh, that's a very, very good one. We have. Okay, tell you what. Okay, this guy will crouch down. I don't think there's a shortcut for it. I might be wrong though. Crouch. Shit. It's an SVD. Okay, how about it? I guess that would be not that bad. Okay, let's just put it here first. Then we still have point 2 over here and point sort of 3 up at this junction up here to sort of work with. Okay, fair enough. Let's copy this bunch. Wait, move this. Copy. Ctrl C. And then put it here. You know what? This is gonna be sort of awkward, but okay, just put them here, I guess. Okay, good. So V, Control V, put them here. I don't have to align them properly, but maybe I'll just want to swap position. Nest is here, Marksman is here, the other Marksman is here. Cool. AA is here, AT. Anyone in the trees? No, yes. Okay, AT Specialist is here. How about we put them here? Okay, fair enough. I guess that will do. I mean, it's one straight line, right? Good spot anyway. This is sort of a contingent, or rather a sort of backup, right? Just in case they decided, or rather we decide to travel down south and hit across this mountain, hit this AO, right? Okay, fair enough. So this spot is done, this spot is done. Let's move to the edge of, or rather the beginning of the next town. Now this one will be a little bit interesting. I have buildings here as like a Overwatch position. I can put MG Nest up here, fair. I can have 1 or 2 vehicles up here training their eyes on the straight ahead. Okay. Right, chat, give me a minute. Let me remove this answer sheet or whatsoever yet. Alright, here we go. Is it? Hang on. Right. Good. So let's bring back the left panel. You know what? Let's just remove the left panel. I can't be bothered. I don't need the left panel unless I'm checking for stuff. You guys can just browse through this, pause the video, browse through it up to now. Right, anyway. Okay, so let's get started with this point. Barrier again. You know what? I could copy from. Here we go. So now I need the left panel. Because I need to copy some concrete barrier. So copy it and Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Don't need the left panel. Let's just say, okay, here will do. The thing about my mission, or rather me making a mission, is that I am not very precise about stuff like this. Look, I'm not going to go into here and make it so that it's parallel or whatsoever. It's a sort of quote-unquote hasty setup. You don't need to be all precise, all pristine and stuff like that. Just, for me at the very least, I'm just randomly placing them. Let's just shake things up, spice things up a little bit. Let's break up this area. Alright, so we have one front, one back. Same logic goes. We have MSV turrets. Alright, turret 1. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Okay, now here comes the funny part. Alright, we have one here. It's gonna be fun though. Alright, here's the part where I'm not too confident about. Now you can place the turret up there, but I'm not sure if this thing will topple over due to clipping and stuff like this. Let's just hope that it doesn't clip, and then it will work as a Overwatch spot. Should I bet on it? Nah. Okay, if this thing if this position survives, then the power level, quote-unquote power level, will be a lot higher. But if this thing doesn't survive, which is very optional for me, then we'll just rely on these guys, right? So maybe we have a vehicle, maybe MRAP, BRDM would be nice. So maybe we can have it further back a little bit, right here. Okay, a BRDM. Right, so how many? 1, 2, 3 for the gunner, 4 up here, so 4 riflemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1, 2, 3 machine gunner. 1, 2, 3. AT specialist, maybe we have 1, 2. AA specialist, 1. I don't want them to start dodging missiles like freaking Ace Combat or some Eternal Circus sort of crazy shit. Marksman, 1 up at the roof. 1 up here, so it's 2. Another 1 somewhere. Do you have windows? No. Okay. So we can 1 up here, marksman. We have one somewhere hiding down here, maybe. One tip I would say is that, you know, just go down, move your camera downwards to eye level to see what you can see. So as compared to seeing this way and then you just viewing this, there might be things blocking your way. For instance, maybe some derelict vehicles, etc., that might block the op4 or the AI's view. Okay. Maybe we have two first. We'll see how it goes. 1, 2. Right, the BRDM still needs a team, right? So let's work on the team. BRDM will have, I don't want to be too crazy, so maybe you have one gunner and 2 guys outside plus 1 machine gunner. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, good. Let's lock them up together. Oops. Who is this guy? Machine gunner, whatever. So, assign to you. You. Go here. What's this guy again? Oh, right. This gunner. So yeah, generally in I guess in vanilla or something. If it is still, I'm not sure, but I've been using Eden and Hans for so long that this is second nature to me. So placing this, just dragging this guy or a troop or a soldier pretty much into the vehicle and then right click the icon. In this case would be the driver icon. Then change seat, then select gunner. So he's now the gunner of this what you call that? This BRDM. Yeah. That's pretty damn easy to be honest. Right, machine gunner, we can have one by the side of each MG. Then we can have one guy just standing out of freaking all nowhere, I think. I'm not too concerned about the position, there's no meaning to me at the very least again. Now all of this position and all that stuff, it sort of works for me in my game. It may or may not work for you, depending on how your players, I don't know, it highly depends on how your players move, react, you know, their thought process, their battle plan, you know, your map exercise and stuff like that. So, the way I do it works for me, it might not work for you. You can sort of take notes from here, you know, just, you know what, just randomly place them is fine. Alright, anyway, AT specialist, I tend to spread them out. Alright, so if one guy gets killed, you know, the bunch of guys, or rather, the other guy can have at least a chance, you know, to take a shot at one of our vehicles. Marksman, okay, we have one up here, right? Didn't we? Then to have one up here. Oh, please tell me are you kidding me? Oh, sorry. So toggle surface snapping. Apparently I did. That's weird. Okay, so double click and then crouch down for him to crouch. I guess would be nice. Okay, crouch down. So in order to see if it's snapped to the surface, now you can drag him and all that stuff. You hold down alternate, left alternate, then you drag up and down. You'll see this one little line by the blue cursor icon. Yeah, that's where you know that he's snapped to the surface. And I mean, visually looking, you can just see that it's not as smooth as going up and down, and then he'll just bloop down here, alright? I guess he'll sort of be the marksman. I mean, one will do for now. So, marksman, maybe one right. Can the AI see past? AI would be able, right? I mean, it's broad daylight anyway, this mission. AA specialist would hang back for a bit. You know what? AA specialist would be up here. Oh, this is gonna suck, I swear. This is gonna freaking suck, right? You're not careful, you're fucked. Fly over here gets shot down by Eagler, sorry. Okay, we can have the BRDM right sort of here. Make sure there's no rocks or weird pebble sort of sticking into the wheels or whatsoever. Just double check with it. So much like this, you know, it looks like a good position for the BRDM to look at the highway or the expressway. However, if you go down to its level, its eye level, then it may or may not be, depends. You know, it may have some vehicles blocking up there. You wouldn't know, but I guess this spot is nice. Rifleman somewhere scattered, so if this thing blows up, you know, you still have survivors to work with. Okay, machine gunner. We have one machine gunner right in the building here. Alright, that's good. At this point, we have 1, 2, 3 checkpoints done. Should we add another one? I want to add another one right here though. This junction right here. The reason for this is that so if this gets defeated, there is a chance that, you know, the gunfire, the explosion might trigger the upcoming patrol within this area to reinforce this area. I mean, the AI does weird shit, so I'm still predicting the AI anyway. So if I have one here, right, at this junction, this is a junction, right? Yeah, it is a junction. Right, if I have one at this junction, I can guarantee that whatever's here within this airport, any AI that could move around will sort of reinforce this area, or rather sort of, you know, be attracted by the noise that's going on right here. So let me think. I think I should. Okay, let's see how we do it. I doubt they'll follow the road or not. Okay. Tell you what. Okay, I got a good idea. I'll share it with you later on. So let's just say they're gonna follow the road, right? This would be a nice spot though. Elevated area looking down on this stretch of expressway or highway. Okay, seems kind of good. Close enough to the airport that if you make noise, if anyone make noise here, then whatever patrols that will be moving around here will, you know, be attracted to this area, which is good, I guess. Okay, tell you what, yeah, we can do this. Now, how to be an ass? Maybe I could do, okay, maybe one here. Wait, it's too close to the other checkpoint. Decisions. It's a lot. Here's how I see it. There's a lot of decision making. Hence, this stream is not going to be really exciting for a lot of people. But however, if people who wants to, for those who wants to like understand how to make a mission or what goes through my head when I'm making the mission, then I guess this is a good one for them to a certain extent. So let's put a barricade here. Then let's assume a sort of fighting position for the Op 4. Alright, so barricade, bring out the list. Concrete barrier. Sorry, barrier, not barricade. What's the diff anyway? I don't know if, you know, the MG will actually slide off or roll off this slope. Let's just hope not. Oh, you know what? Let's not put MGs instead. Hang on, I got an idea. Okay, wait, this one, okay. I got an idea. Good. So you have one here. So this vehicle that is baked into the map, or rather, in layman's term, it comes with the map, or rather, it's integrated into the map, acts as a roadblock, right? So we have one roadblock here. I'll force them, if they have to travel up. I don't think at this point they'll bother traveling on road. They'll just go off road and just go up here. But hey, what are the chances, right? So we can have one here, two. Okay, now we have car. Go to this guy. Plop in here. Okay, this is gonna be very easy. Like, we could just fire a missile / rocket onto this guy, call it this area done, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's put one here. Sort of greenish, right? Should, yeah, it's just pretty obvious. We'll roll with it then. Let's just roll with this, and then we have. Alright, maybe a standing one. One here. I'm still considering the fact that because this checkpoint is really close to the airport, this whole entire area, the airport plus the checkpoint, is actually one whole area. It's just one single area instead of two separate areas. So, how should I put this? I shouldn't concentrate too much effort on this checkpoint, whereas I could concentrate more on this airport instead. It's like the main staging area per se, right? So I could just sort of roughly chuck units here. It could be fine. I think this is good enough. So 1, 2, 1, 2 rifleman. MG gunner, 1, 2, 3. AT have 1. AA, none of my business anymore. I think it's we don't really need them. Marksman, we have 3. Interesting, isn't it? Alright, let's group them up. Machine gunner, we have 1, 2. Right click. Change seat. Gunner. So this guy just straight up pops here. Alright. Power of Eden Enhance, isn't it? Here we have one guy, one MG, say right here. No, one MG right here. Oops, sorry. One MG right here. Open field. Very open, very exposed. It's fine, don't worry about it. One MG gunner here. One marksman here. Gosh. MG gunner here, I guess. Facing that way. AT specialist somewhere here-ish. Marksman. Another marksman. Yeah, look, I'm not too bothered by where they stand or where they are right now. They'll probably move around when the fight starts or whatsoever happens. I mean, for all I know, we could just crash right here and, you know, probably make it out alive, hopefully. Then they'll react differently, right? So I'm not too bothered by it. Okay, that's good enough. So the temp group will move on to the staging area. Okay, staging area, we need to have a lot more firepower then. We have this building up here. Is it too high? Yeah, fair enough, I guess. So we have one at each corner. I sort of want one at each corner. Just to make sure that, you know, so everything's covered. I doubt this corner will be affected. Just gonna put one for the heck of it. Especially this sort of rooftop, you might want to watch out for this wire thing. I don't know what this thing, antenna or something like that. If you were to clip onto anything like this, if you clip into it, high chance is that this static object will just flop. Okay, and it's gonna be very embarrassing. Okay, so one each. That's 4. Tell you what, let's move the temp group somewhere. Where is the temp group anyway? Hello, temp group, where are you? Oh, here we go. Okay. We can have a couple of units up here too. Okay. Now I'm not thinking realism at this point. I'm thinking of how do I make it more exciting for all of us to begin with, like, you know, a bit of difficulty, but at the same time not too hard on everyone. I mean, be it like in this case we are all choosing a new role, or be it in a usual sort of weekend mission where everyone is comfortable with their role, really good at it, etc. I am always still thinking about how does the roller coaster go up and down, in that sense where the fight, the high and the lows. So yeah, this is one thing I have to watch out to. Okay, so for now there is 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can have 4 marksmen at the same time, might as well, right? So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. AT, I don't think it's needed. AA, however, that's one thing I want to put. Maybe we can have a... Here we go. There's one of this. Make sure nothing's in the middle, so don't clip on it. Right, let's have one here, at least one, within this whole entire area. I mean, it's an airport, right? So I want it to be properly defended. Not heavily, but properly defended. I have no idea what's the difference, but we'll deal with that. Right, group them. So rifleman, 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 rifleman. So I guess all the marksmen would be crouching, just to reduce the size of the exposure, right? Is there a quick position sort of thing in Eden Enhance? I don't think so, so we have to go attributes then. There we go. Crouch. Right. Okay. I don't think they can see much, but hey, what the heck, right? Okay, we have one here. One here. One in this corner. I don't know where will this guy be pointing, but most likely it's that area. So move you further back a little bit. They as in the Op 4 can see us, and we probably can't see them much. I mean, we probably know where they are when they start shooting, but I just want to reduce as much of their body as possible. Look, like for instance, like this guy standing, you can see him from like the knee upwards, probably the waist upwards. Whereas this guy, you probably just see the head. So hey, whoever's playing the marksman, good luck. Good freaking luck. You'll need it. What is this? Rifleman. Oh wait, yeah, this thing. This one. Okay, that's one done. Do I want to put here? Yeah, let's just do it then. We have machine gunner 1, 2, 3, 4. Group them up. No, you know what? 5. Let's put a. Do we really need it? It's not necessary, to be honest. I think it's a bit too much. So let's just not do it. Okay, save it. Okay, so this would most likely tackle whatever is coming out here. However, there might be a chance that they might reroute to, I don't know, might fly over or something, or they could just, you know, from start they'll fly all the way down, head east towards southeast-ish, tackle this, and then, you know, fly over here. So let's prepare for that instead. Let's have sandbags, right? Sandbags. Bag. There's no S in it. I want those curved one round. Okay, good. Here we go. So what I have in mind would be a ZU, or rather ZU position to tackle this area. I mean, the ZU could be used for air or ground, or sorry, yeah, air or ground, sort of thing. I think. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Once again, not being precise, however, I want to sort of decorate this. It's just the small little details that I think really brings out the mission itself. Be it a good or bad mission. I think, yeah. Things like this, sort of a battle point-ish, could sort of help, right? So let's book with save it. Save often, to be honest. I've had so many times my comp crash and, you know, progress is lost, stuff like that. So we have a ZU position right here. Should be free enough to rotate, right? Yeah, it should be good. Maybe widen this a little bit. I mean, they can you know, sort of use the gap to shoot the gunner and whatsoever. I can't be bothered, right? At least sort of a position. Okay, so one gunner, one commander, if I remember correctly. So let's group them up together, right? One gunner, one, oh, loader. I don't think the loader works, but anyway, so be it. And then a couple of troops to defend them. We have MG, maybe 1, 2. Marksman, we have 1, 2. So group with these guys. Okay, so MG here. You know what? Let's just bring the barricade out, or rather the sandbags out a little bit further. Okay. Marksman. Oh, better crouch down though. Get wasted. Crouch. Yeah, all of them got a crouch. Hang on. There's 3 of them. Crouch. Crouch. Okay. Machine gunner. I'm just gonna randomly place them. They can rotate for all I care. Machine gunner. Alright, sort of good. So, you know, use eye level to look at them. Yeah, they can see that much, sort of that much. That's good enough for me. You can see that much too. Good enough for me. Okay. ZU. Okay, then how about this? So we duplicate. So we copy. And then we duplicate a position right. Say about here. About here-ish, right? So you can rotate them sort of this way. So I would expect the gun to point wherever I'm looking, you know, away from these 2 guys. I mean, AI being AI, right? They're gonna do a friendly fire for all I know. So if I want to avoid that, then I'll have to do this way. So if anything else, they would be flying over, not this portion of it, not the tallest part, or rather the highest part of the hill. Would be somewhere down the lower crest of it. So hopefully that, you know, this way, these guys could see it. Or you know what, I could just help them out a little bit. Cow France, upper macam. Come on, Garrett. I'm making a mission for this weekend. So like I told chat is that the guys who watch this whole entire thing and predict what I do, I don't care. I really don't. My question is, what's the fun in it, right? Okay, so we have to duplicate another one somewhere here-ish. There's a lot of like rough estimates, so I'm not bothered about, you know, being precise. Once again, I'm not being precise. I just want to be as random as possible. Okay, so this is to fend off whatever is coming from here. This guy is coming from here. Yeah, sort of. Okay, let's decorate. No, you know what? Let's not decorate. There's one little spot that I missed. Right. Yeah, there's one here. So what I want to do is a court. Now, instead of having the one that's standing, right? You're exposing the enemy, or rather the Op4 forces, to a lot of fire. Like, I mean, his whole entire body is just exposed, right? So instead, what I always do is to have the tripod version. Yeah, so we have this. Oops, sorry, it's not the NSV, but the court, right? With one of these here. Oops, sorry. The heck? Alright, this one. The 67. Okay, good. I have sort of mixed results. I mean, mixed results is one thing, is more towards the positive side of things, where, you know, when I place on this roof, there are times, like, not very often, to be honest, this equipment will just fall over or just like sort of roll over ARMA physics. But generally, it's not that bad, right? So I have another one right here, 67, right? Okay, here we go. Okay. So yeah, an advice is that once again, look from eye level. You know, the fellow will be sitting now. The Op4 could only see that much. As a mission editor, you can see that much. You know, that's the difference. Yeah. So elevation and that stuff will come into play. Okay. Do we bother about this? Why not? My question is. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Yeah, actually, we should. So it might not be of any use, this position at all, but we just cover all the vector, right? One standing, because I think the one that is the lower stands wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, so if I were to put this over here, it wouldn't clear the wall. No point. Alright, go in D&D, have fun. Alright, same to you, man. Have fun. I'll see you then. Alright, so they have their own D&D session every so often. Yeah. With Heinz and some other guys. Okay, so we cover here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want to have one up here. Something to do with... I got an idea. Ooh, hold on. You know what? Delete this. Yeah, the AGS, bitch. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I think could only log until what, that far ish. Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. Yeah, we could do that. Then I want to have... Is this flat? Alright, this is flat. Yeah, one here if I want. Oops. Yeah, it is on the ground. I mean, this guy is exposed all the way out to the back, but hey, why not? You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it for the heck of it, right? Just randomly chuck stuff and see if it works. You know what? Just be evil. Let me do this. Alright. You have this. One here. And then you have one here. That should work. Alright. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not yet, no. I'm not done yet, though. I want to have one of this. Somewhere here. Okay. Then another one somewhere here. Pointed at that direction. One of them here. I guess just one will do. Right, so how do we have? How many items do we have? 10 objects. Oh, just nice. That's a good number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? We have maybe one marksman? No, wait, 2 marksmen. 1, 2. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. I mean, too many is just gonna overwhelm them. Then that's not fair for all of us. You have to consider your sort of how should I put this? Let me search for a better word. Then I'll let you guys know again. 2, 3. Wait, what the heck? Oh wait, 2 marksmen, right? Yeah, good point. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. One of them is a marksman. Rifleman. Marksman. Oops, sorry. Marksman. Alright. So you gotta consider who. How should I put this? You have to consider. You have to take into consideration for who is the most inexperienced in your team. Okay, so this is not to shit on them. It is just to know where, as a group, where you stand. Who's going to benefit, or rather, who's going to enjoy most, right? If you have a very, very heavily fortified position, much more than this, then your least experienced guy, he or she may not be able to handle this engagement, right? I mean, you have, other guys doing their job, working on this building, for instance, However, the guy with the least experience, maybe he's still in training or whatsoever. I don't know how you guys work, okay? But I would think that you, maybe in a larger group, you have some sort of like a training, how should I put this? Sort of like a training session, and this guy is still fresh out of it, or still in that training session, but has joined you guys for a proper mission. This guy will feel overwhelmed and may or may not know what to do. So when, their minds go blank, it's not gonna be fun to enjoy. You get what I mean? You still want them to work up a mental sweat. How should I put this? Okay, so these guys are crouched, so that's good for me. Put them here, I guess. And then you have one up here. This cheeky little bastard. Okay. Right. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, why not? Right, this is one corner, it's fine. If you can take a shot at it, so be it. And you know what? Let's just put him here. Move the gun. Corner. Maybe say this angle. For a bit. Sort of like a chimney or exhaust. Will be blocking him. So I want him to be right up, further up a little bit. Could see that much though. Look. So that much this fella could see. And that's good enough. Okay? So I'm not going to work more on this. This is a bit too much, to be honest. So yeah, just hold on for a bit. Okay, more. We need artillery. Where do you bring artillery from? I mean, you can put them up on this hill. They could rain artillery downwards. It's kind of impractical from a fortified area base standpoint, but like I said, I'm not looking for realism. I'm looking for the fun factor. I mean, for my group at the very least. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4 barricade pace. Okay. So here's how we're gonna make the artillery position. We'll have maybe say total of 2 positions. Is it 2? Maybe 3 positions would be nice. Okay, so let's go. Artillery. We get a port nose instead. Okay. So we have, let's bring it closer. We'll bring this a little bit closer, should be fine. There's not much of a moving part, so we have like that smaller spot, right? Hopefully, I can find an obscure place. Maybe you can hide it somewhere. So the guys have to either find it or work fast enough to not get hit. Okay, let's see. Okay, tell you what. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, it's a bit too much though. Okay, let's just put 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can just link them up. Put one here, 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 here. Okay. So let's see where should I have them. If you are not sure as to how cluttered your area, just back out a little bit, zoom out, just to take a rough estimate as to see how your area is. Okay, I'm not gonna put them here at all. This stretch here, no way, because if they manage to get through the road, then the artillery position would be very exposed. So that's a no-go. I doubt they're coming. I doubt they'll be coming from here. So maybe this group would be. I'll settle them here, sort of here-ish. Right? Okay, we need to find one of these rocks, right? I got an idea. Because artillery goes up and then down, not sort of at a parabolic arc, but it's more of a high and then goes downwards from the top, as compared to maybe say an MG. So maybe if I have them sort of here, right, at this specific spot, then because they are all blocked by sort of these trees, and if the guys are, if all of us are all distracted, then they wouldn't know there's one here, right? Okay. Okay, we have to duplicate one more. Just one last position. I don't want, I don't want this whole entire to just start raining artillery. That's not gonna be fun, to be honest. Gosh, where? Oh, where is my artillery? Yeah, maybe. It's sort of a good spot though. It's behind. I mean, there's no way they'll come from here. Where is this place anyway? So this road leads down to here. I doubt they'll be coming from here. Worst case scenario, they'll be coming down from this southern stretch of road. So I think behind the hangars is a really good place. Let's just pop it here. Within the base. Okay, good. Oops, sorry. Okay, this one. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I need anything else. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Let's extend back a little bit, just to make sure everything is all proper. All the static objects are it's sort of in a proper position, or more quote-unquote logical slash fun-ish position. I don't really know how to describe this, but they don't need to be logical. They just need to be in a position where it is hard enough for your guys to fight against, and at the same time easy to spot. I mean, you gotta give them a possible clear, right? You can't just say, I mean, unless your mission says that these guys are batshit impossible to find, then you just maybe the artillery team, you just chuck it on this hill. I swear they will not know. Maybe a forward observer with artillery spot, and then just overlooking this whole entire stretch of airfield. Yeah, no way they're gonna find it. I mean, they can hear it, yes, but how much time they have to react? 10 seconds, 20, 15 seconds ish to look for it, come up with a plan, and then start running, or actually running, look out for a plan, and then I mean, they won't even know where it will hit, right? So let's not bother about that. Okay. Anyway, now let's build the patrol team. You know what? No. There's vehicles, right? Tanks, stuff like that. Okay, let's see. We have TV, tank. Maybe a 72 would be good. Maybe a 1989 T-72. Chat, do you know what the heck is OBR dot then? I would assume it's the year that they're in service. Sorry, this variant of the T72 that is in service. T80 would be nice, to be honest. But I guess, you know what, let's just put T72, 1989. We have, let's see, maybe 4 or 5 will do. I don't want to be too much though, to be honest. There will be, you know, more stuff like IFVs to work against. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 4. Hang on, I'm not a good spot right now. Give me a minute. Someone at my door. Alright, chat, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so how long have we gone through already? Gosh, I have no idea. It's an hour 12? Oh gosh. Okay. Tell you what, let's settle this first. This bunch of tanks, we'll call it a day, and then I'll get back to you guys tomorrow, right? So let's see, rifle man per team is 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So this is. Oh, I got an idea. Jeez, why didn't I think of it earlier? The easier method is to have this. So it's 4 groups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. So in you go, in you go, in you go, and in you go. Now I'm gonna spread out the tanks. So maybe we have one here. Another one somewhere here. Another one somewhere here. No wait, on the, what you call that? On this one. And then we'll have one somewhere. It's a very good question though, to be honest. Yeah, I guess. Good enough to tackle this area, to handle this area and this area at the same time. I mean, I wouldn't know where will they be coming in from. So yeah. Alright, chat. So we'll stop here for today. I guess it's sort of a good progress, right? Like, take a look, right? Sort of, to be honest. It's an hour, sort of. I want to limit it to an hour only, but I mean, we have extended by a couple of minutes. That's completely fine. Okay, so I'll save this. Then we'll come back tomorrow to work on this thing. All right, chat. This is it. So to summarize up, we've already done up. I would say 75% of the whole entire mission. We're left with a patrol group, maybe some other extra vehicles. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, that's that for the rest of the mission editing. Then outside of it, like I've mentioned at the start of the stream, my HOTAS is here. I will do a unboxing, first look sort of thing, and then according to JIT is that I have to assemble some parts. So the assembly process, and that's that. Alright, so that's another stream to work on, probably on a Friday or something like that. Alright, chat. Thanks for coming for today, and I hope you guys stay safe. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.